Oh yes, it's the WC man, back with a brand new video, man. If you're looking for my last video, it'll probably be down in the description, maybe not, I don't know. Either way, man, y'all see the title, man. FanBoys Fallout. Put your dukes up right now. Put your dukes up right now, this instant. Let's box, let's do it. It's like, nah, man. I'm one of those people, like, you know, like I said, I did another video the other day, and I just didn't understand, man, like the heated arguments. And then when I really sat back and thought about it, like, you know, another generation comes around, what, once every decade, maybe. So, you know, this is one of those things, like, it really doesn't happen that often, but when it does happen, you know, battle lines and everything are always drawn in the sand. It's like it's a showdown and everybody is, you know, picking sides and all this other stuff. Man, I don't have no sides, man. I don't have no allegiances. And, you know, I'm just sitting up here looking at the foolery, you know, foolishness, man. People, you know, associating this stuff with slavery and bringing religion into it, and, you know, talk about they non-biased, but every video that they put out is biased, man. I mean, you know, I don't get it. Like, you know, I've been away from the YouTube community up until about, what, a month ago. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just getting back. So don't pay attention to the subscribers, man. That doesn't mean anything to me. I've had, you know, 10,000 subs. It don't make no difference how many subs I have right now. The whole thing is that, you know, I don't understand how people can draw lines in the sand with a product that they haven't had yet. I understand the concerns with Microsoft and the potential stalking, spying, you know, all that garbage that goes on with it. I understand that, folks. Alright, I'm right there with you. The trading in the used games, I'm right there with you, folks. But the fact of the matter is, alright, and like I said, I'm not a fanboy for either company. If you're going to come down on Microsoft, you might as well do the same thing with Sony, because Sony played it real safe. They played it super safe. They didn't take any risk at all during their conference. They didn't say anything that was innovative. They didn't do anything that was different. The only thing that I took from out of, you know, the Sony conference is that, okay, it's a couple exclusive titles. Most of it is multi-plat. The stuff has been discussed many times over the last couple of days. Wrapped up E3. I think that today is the last day. Last couple of days, people have been talking about the multi-plat and exclusive games. Yeah, you focus on that. But what I really got out of that, you know, that whole conference was the fact that they were going to be charging for PSN Plus, whatever they're going to call it, man. They're going to be charging for that. And the basic response that you heard from people was, womp womp. I'll pay for it anyway. Whoop-de-whoop-de-doo. I'm like, okay, alright, well, so when the console comes out, you know, yes, $400, $100 less than Microsoft's, yes. But when you get that console, you have to get the online. So what is that? That's about $400 something. Then you got to go get a game on top of that, because why would you get a console and not get any games? It doesn't make any sense. So when you do comparison side by side, both of these consoles are going to be somewhere in the range north of $550, both, when they both come out. Now, if you put down $100 down payment, you put down payment reserving your system, your console, do you? Whatever you do is whatever. I'm one of those people, like, I'll look at the pros and the cons of both systems. And coming out of these conferences, man, you know, Microsoft really didn't make any fans with some of the stuff that they were talking about. Being online 24/7, you know, not 24/7, but every 24 hours, and the used games and all that other stuff, the connectivity, you know, that stuff that turned the gamers off. I understand that. But from a positivity, a pro, you know, side of it, you know, they're going out there, they're going on a limb. They're going into the future with their gaming console, which basically to me means is that I think that I'd be more willing to try this console than the PS4, because the PS4, you know, really didn't tell you anything innovative. Used games. What's so innovative about used games? I mean, hey, you know, if you buy the product, you buy the product. I understand that, folks. I understand that. But what is so innovative about that? What risk did Sony really take at this year's conference? You know what I'm saying? I want the people to tell me what kind of risk did they take. Because, you know, Microsoft took a risk back in the day when people frowned upon it. You know, they charged for Xbox Live. And the same people that's like, oh well, you know, I guess I'll pay for PSN or PSN Plus, whatever they calling it. The same people that's like that now, a couple years ago, when they heard about Microsoft, you know, planning on charging their customers for online play, they were up in arms, man. They were ripping their hair out. It was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe it. I just can't believe. Come on, man. Like, I mean, it's just crazy. This is like deja vu. It's like the same stuff that's happening over and over again. And when PS5 come out, they're going to be trying to do the same thing that Microsoft is doing right now. Like, it seems like Sony is so far behind their own butts to the point where they can't completely move forward. And nobody wants to say anything about that. You know, yeah, granted, the things that are going on with Microsoft is just not advertising. I understand that. Pros and cons. This is a non-biased point of view. You know what I'm saying? You guys want to jump down on Microsoft for trying to be innovative with their product and trying to move forward with their product. You guys might as well go ahead and jump down on Sony for staying pat, for not taking a chance, for basically giving you a brand new system, you know, slimmed down with a little bit better graphics. That's basically what it's going to be. Nobody wants to talk about that. Why don't people want to talk about that? Well, either way, in the end, I'm probably going to end up with both systems anyway. Because like I said, can't no man, no creature, no game machine, no website, you know, basically come up with a prediction or a judgment for me. So I like to judge for myself. I don't like to let people come out and tell me how things are. You know, I got a brain of my own, got a mouth of my own, got eyes, ears, feelings. I can sniff it. I can taste the controller if I want to. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of hungry, but still, that's behind the point. That's beside the point. Listen, folks. Bottom line is, you know, judge for yourself. Don't be a fanboy. You know what I'm saying? Be a man child. Be a man that has childlike, you know, thoughts about video games. Cause that's basically what majority of us are. Man children. At least I'm a man child. I can't identify myself as a fanboy because I think that both of these consoles failed in my prediction at E3. But hey, if you want to comment, go ahead, man. I just want to throw my own stuff out there, man. Think for myself. I mean, I have to think for myself. I mean, that's what I want people to do. I want them to be their own judge and not let people think for them. Like, well, I don't understand why so many people is out there, you know, letting other people think for them. Be your own man. Get both consoles. If you ain't got the money to go get both consoles, alright, I guess you're gonna be rolling with PS4. There's $100 less for a reason. That's how I feel. The online was free for a reason. And just like with Xbox, man, Xbox ain't out the water. It's a whole bunch of stuff that I don't like about Xbox. PS4 has great graphics, just as good graphics as Xbox One. They both mirror each other. There's no complete, you know, difference between both consoles when it comes graphically, you know, to my point of view. And like I said, man, I can drop a comment if you want, man. I just want to put this video out there, man, because people just being ignorant, man. There's so much ignorance, man. How you gonna say you non-biased and then put out a biased video? You know what I'm saying? A non-biased video includes pros, cons, pros, cons, pros, cons. I basically did a video that was right around 10 minutes and gave y'all all the pros and cons. Didn't drop a name of a title or nothing. Nothing. So go ahead, man. Drop a like, do all that stuff, man. I'm about to pull a disappearing act, man. I'm out.